Hi, I'm Debbie Allen, an investment banker and assistant manager with the capital markets team at VM Wealth Management Limited. Welcome to another episode of Financial Fridayz. Our main aim is to inform, educate, and empower both men and women with the tools, strategies, and techniques to manage their finances. Join us on a 3-part series that will be looking at the fundamentals of money management, the fundamentals of investing, and the fundamentals of goal setting. The fundamentals of money management. Ladies and gentlemen, before we can talk about the fundamentals of money management, there's something so important that we need to talk about, and that's mindset. Everybody wants $1 million, everybody wants to draw down $1 million, but we need to look at our mindset. So as a man thinketh, so is he. Not my words. This is Proverbs 23, verse 7. What is mindset? Your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. Ask yourself, what is your current mindset? What is your mindset towards money? Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know what your mindset towards money is now, you will never be rich. Just forget about it. If you don't know what your mindset is now, it's not going to happen. You have to know what your current mindset is towards money. And guys, you have to be honest with yourself. I had to do it. Think back to when you received your first paycheck. Guys, are going to be honest with you. Today is that kind of day where we're going to be honest. We're not just going to be cute, we're going to be honest. So if I think back to my first paycheck, what I wanted to do, what was my mindset? My mindset was, what can I buy? You have to reprogram your mindset from what can I buy to how can I save. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't do that simple exercise, you'll never create wealth, you'll never accelerate wealth, and you'll never leave a legacy for our children. Think about this. Bob Marley died 42 years ago, and we're still celebrating him because he left a legacy. We also need to leave a legacy for our children and their children's children. So you have to reprogram your mindset from how can I spend to know how can I save and invest. What I had to do to reprogram my mindset, I had to reduce eating out, reduce trips to the country. So everybody will have to look into their personal lives and do their own financial audit. This is just looking into your lives and seeing where can I cut back, looking at your spending. What I'd love for us all to do is look at your bank account, look at the last 6 months of your bank statements, and just go through and see where you have those financial leaks. Where is money leaking? For me, it was eating out, it was food. So then I had to reprogram my mindset and start cooking more. So you have to look in your own lives and see where you can save and cut back in terms of reprogramming. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's something so important called delayed gratification. I mean, of course, we have credit cards, and credit cards are great, but you have to know how to manage them. So not because you have a credit card, let me use this credit card and purchase this new item. You want to practice delayed gratification. How about let's save towards that additional watch that we want or a new phone that we want. Instead of us using the card, save towards that product or that item and then purchase it. So that's some of the things that you want to do in reprogramming your mindset. It's not about what you earn, it's about what you save and invest. And a practical nugget that I can give you is salary deduction. Salary deduction worked well for me. So guys, I'm not just going to give you things in textbook. I'm going to give you things that actually work, that has worked for me. And salary deduction is one of them. Just go to your HR. Doesn't matter the company. Go to your HR and ask her, how can I do salary deduction so we can send 5%, 10%, 20% of your salary to a savings account every month before you even get that salary. Salary deduction, guys. Trust me, it works. Also, ask yourself the question, do you have a mindset of saving, or do you have a mindset of investing? Or do you have a mindset of spending? So take some time to find out what that mindset is, and then you can move forward. But I won't leave you today without telling you what some good money mindsets are. So you want to also program your mind again. You don't want to think like, oh my God, Jamaica is so hard, inflation is going up, all of these variables. You want to be speaking positively about money into your lives. So you want to be talking about some good money mindsets. Money is coming. I can afford it. Money finds me. I can live an abundant life. I am ready to build a wealth portfolio. I can increase my income 2 times in 12 months. So you want to start reprogramming your mind. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you say things like, oh, I can't afford it, you're dead right there. You're telling yourself that I can't afford it, and whatever you tell yourselves, guys, you'll manifest it. So we have to start with a good money mindsets in order to start on our journey of creating, building, and leaving a legacy. Now that we have renewed our mindset, let's deep dive into the key fundamentals of money management. Where are you now financially? What is your true net worth? If you were made redundant today, what money would you survive on? Do you even know? Don't worry, not many people know. Do you have a budget? You have to have a budget. I've seen so many men and women not have a budget. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to have a budget. I actually did mine this morning. I do it every month. Before you get your salary, as soon as you get your salary, before you buy a sweetie, a lemonade, whatever it is that you buy, you must bring up your comprehensive budget. And a comprehensive budget is everything that you spend on, everything. Whatever you spend on a monthly basis, that is what you will put in your budget. You just you can do it on a tablet, there are apps, but you can just make it easy. Guys, I'm old school. Pen, paper, write it down. Mortgage, rent, light, water, insurance, everything. Guys, as soon as you get your salary, you take out your pen and your paper and you write your comprehensive budget and you pay all those bills before you start to spend. Are you saving at least 10% of your salary? We've all heard it. Pay yourself first. It's not a tagline. It's something that we should do if we really want to create wealth. Pay yourself first. Yes, Jamaica is hard. It's really, the rule of thumb is 10%. But if you can even save 5, save 5. But save something from your salary. You want to use a percentage. Are you investing? Do you have an emergency fund? Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that you will need. Just this week, my battery died and I went to my emergency fund. Not my credit card, my emergency fund. And that battery was not cheap, but I had the money to pay for it. A few years ago, I was on my way to an event. Fell in a pothole, tire punctures. Nobody factors this in. I'm not thinking that I'm on my way to an event and the tire goes. Then you have to go buy tires. So where did I go to? My emergency fund. Actually, some shirts I had purchased, those are funds that I actually used to buy new tires. Guys, you must have an emergency fund. It's imperative. Use cash flows, use your bonus to clear debt swiftly. If you can pay more on your loans to reduce the payment tenure from 3 years to 1 year, do so. So pay down as much as you can. So if you have a car loan and you're paying $53,000, if you get a cash inflow, if you get a windfall, use an additional $20,000. So if you're paying $53,000 and you can pay $73,000, when you can do that, it brings down the principal of the loan, so you will clear it faster. Let's look a little closer at debt. Are you ignoring your debts? Are you ignoring your debts? Do you know exactly how much you owe? Do you know exactly how much your credit card balance is? Personal loans? Car loans? You need to review high interest loans and clear them as soon as possible. These will impact your ability to build and create wealth. One other important thing of fundamentals of money management, you do have to have a critical illness policy. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a co-worker. at another institution who was fit. Girl, lady, woman was ripped, young. And at 36, she got breast cancer. So if she didn't have a critical illness policy, all of her investments would have been drained. I don't wish this kind of thing on anybody, but you never know. So if illness appears, you want to be prepared. You want to have a policy in place that does not erode your savings. It is very important to have a will. Open a stock brokerage account, and of course, you can open a savings account and an investment account with VM. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Financial Fridayz. Stay tuned for the next episode.